Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel for another interesting video. In today's video, I am sharing with you what are the reasons behind the protest that is currently happening in Nigeria right now. Nigeria today is going through corruption scandal, which is among the most corrupt country in the Africa. Nigeria today is faced with unemployment, which is one of the countries with the highest unemployment rate in Africa. Nigeria today is faced with poor governance, meaning the government entities do not do their work very well. Nigeria today is faced with the issue of tribalism, where people closer to power favor people from their community, which is the main root of the problems that most of the African countries go through. And in Nigeria, the youth today has decided to stood up and face the government and tell the government we are tired of poor governance, we are tired of constitutional violation, we are tired of corruption mainly, and the high rate of unemployment. We want you to do something to eradicate or reduce these problems that we have been facing for many years. And this revolution in Nigeria is instigated by the fact that the Kenyan Gen Z stood up and protest against their government and their new elected president. And most of the African countries said, like, it is possible for us to demonstrate and go head to head with the government, and at the end of the day, we could receive a better treatment, or we could receive a better proposal from the government in the ways that will allow us to work in an effective way. That is why most of the countries today in Africa were inspired by the fact that the youth in Kenya stood up and demonstrated against their government. And even in Uganda, the youth of Uganda went to the government through protests, claiming the government to handle corruption properly. Any person who is in the government and he or she is corrupt should be taken to court, and if she is guilty, she should be sentenced for some good years so that he or she should go to jail and eat some beans for a very long period of time. And that is the same case in Nigeria, where the governor of state, they loot billions of naira or equivalent of million of naira, but everyone knows like this person has looted the government money, but that person will be sharing in the community. People will eulogize that person. People will praise that person. That is what happened in Nigeria. Even if you are a corrupt person, even if you have failed many projects and put the money in your pocket, no one cares about you. People only care like you are among the richest people in the country, which is what the youth of Nigeria are tired of. And when it comes to unemployment, Nigeria is among the most populous country in Africa, and the rate of unemployment in Nigeria is alarming, it's frustrating, it's really high. Like, the rate of unemployment in Nigeria is among the top unemployed countries in Africa, which is really, really challenging and which is very scary. And the government of Nigeria has to listen to the youth and take an action to eradicate or reduce these problems. But what is really key behind this protest is constitutional violation where the looters of the government properties, people who have stolen from the government, are working outside the countries without being arrested or without being taken to court to verify if it is true or not. And also corruption, the key factor to poor governance and fail of the government, and highly this government pardon, don't stop. These government entities or government members can steal the money from the people, but at the end of the day, they can make the country work. But the worst thing is they loot the government properties and they don't provide job to the common citizen. And that is why the protest is heavily in Nigeria going on. And with the fact that the richest and man in Nigeria, who is Aliko Dangote, has been going through some challenges with the government, where the government does not want to supply him with crude oil. And the youth of Nigeria says, like, this is the man who is employing thousands of Nigerians. Why are you people fighting him? You people could have been working hand on hand with Aliko Dangote, but you guys are trying to fight him. Like, we are tired of this leadership and something has to be changed. And those were the key factors that have really pushed the youth of Nigeria to stood up and go head to head with their government. I hope you like this video and you subscribe to my YouTube channel for the more coming interesting videos.